Because I'm going to be, every time for the rest of her life that she looks at this face, she's going to the sense memory of that horror of, she's really banging me out. I don't even want to do this bit anymore. She just keeps yelling. No, because timing is important. Yelling isn't important. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me. Wow, you changed so fast. You're like, yelling is important. I was like, well, but timing is. And you were like, you're right. I love that. It's not fickle of you. It's being open-minded, and I appreciate that. Oh, well, anyway, I tell her that her pussy's staying, blah, 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 and then I decided I'm not going to do that because I don't want her to constantly be thinking of me telling her that she has to wash her vagina, or that her vagina smells like fish, or blah, blah, blah. Let her figure it out the hard way, and then time unfroze, and I was just like, oh, that's weird. I had to find things out the hard way. I went to get my eyebrows waxed when I first moved out here. I didn't even know about that, and then when I moved here, my roommate was like, let's go make this into two. You can make it into two. One covers each eye. So she sent me to her lady, Leslie Norris. She's British, but I try to do an accent. I can't do an accent. Anyway, so I'm in the waiting room and she goes, Sarah, I'm ready for you. That was pretty good. I swear to God, I didn't think it would come out good. And I walk into her room with me and she turns around and she goes, what are we doing today? Just the mustache? No. Eyebrow. I don't have a mustache. I bleach my mustache and that makes it invisible. So I don't know much about politics, but I like the black guy because I saw him on Letterman and he was great, and he just has so much charisma and you want to follow him. But I also like Hillary. I judge these things not as somebody who knows a lot about politics, but just from what I see. She seems good, and I think one thing I like about her, that is probably what I also don't like about her, is like it's not like she's a woman, she's just a politician all the way through, you know what I mean? And in a way I respect that because it's not like she plays that I'm a woman card or whatever, but she's a total politician. And I think that if she does get elected, I think that it would be, I don't even really have a joke, but I think it would be a good idea if when she signed her like presidential contract, that she should sign it with period blood. You guys are gross. I'm saying she should sign it with like the blood of another era. That's from a pussy. Pussy is one of those words that, like, when I was growing up, pussy, I couldn't, let alone say it, I couldn't even, like, think it without, like, being so embarrassed and humiliated and yet titillated. And, like, 3 words I couldn't say, like pussy, fart, and horny for some reason was gross to me. And, but now I can say it, pussy, pussy, pussy. It's like, it means nothing to me. I'm numb. I'm nothing. I don't know if it's from being a comedian or all these years on Zoloft or whatever. But I found ways, and this is what we all need to do to survive, to make it like gross and titillating again, okay? If you like puff out your cheeks, like, pussy. Just like barely like have no energy in your mouth. Pussy. That's gross. And then if you get used to that, here's the step further. Give it a lisp. Pussy. Try it. I can't. This isn't wireless. very lucky I was able to go, I got to go to a fundraising event for Barack Obama, and it was a total who's who Los Angeles. It was so exciting, and then I got to go right up to him, and I decided I should have try to have a smart question, and I said, Senator Obama, when you were a student in Boston, did you ever encounter any racism? And he said something really interesting. He said, I'm Kanye West. I was like, wow, I get it, I got it, I get it. So let's move on to a story. Oh, here's a story. So during the strike, I would picket pretty often. The other writers on my show, and we would just decide where to go, which gate to go, or Paramount or whatever, you know. And then we would picket, and then maybe a half hour, 45 minutes in, I would take a couple of puffs of pot and pass it around, because I felt like, first of all, well, I do that, and then, you know, as a treat, I do it. I don't do it if I have work to do it. And then, secondly, I felt like it fit in with the civil disobedience of being on a strike and picketing, and everybody does it. It's like, oh, I haven't. Even the older writers are like, I haven't done this in years. So anyway, so then I get a little bit high. I get high. I'm a stoner, but I only do it when all my work is done, and I can only take a couple. I'm a lightweight stoner because I know when to stop. Okay, so I got stoned, and then I was still. What I would do is I would smoke a little pot, and then I would picket for another hour, and then we'd have lunch. So we were picketing, and it was raining, and it was shitty out, and one of the writers, Chris Romano, was right behind me talking to another writer who I didn't know, a woman, and they were talking to each other, and I turned around, and she was talking to him. I don't even know how to explain this eloquently, but you know when you're talking to somebody, but our eyes met when I turned around, because she was just looking through me, talking to him, you know what I mean, she was looking straight ahead, talking to him. I thought she had said something to me. I turn around and I'm like, what did you say? And she goes, I said my feet hurt? And I go, oh. And then she goes, wait, what did you think I said? I honestly thought when I turned around and our eyes met, what I heard was, you're electric. I thought she said I was electric. It doesn't even sound like my feet hurt. You're electric. That's how awesome I think I am. She probably said I was electric. Chances are she said I was electric. I'm actually an optimistic person, but should anything go wrong, I become a fatalist. I always think if I were trapped in an elevator, I would just think we're all gonna die. And I'd probably say something like, listen, we're going to be here for a really long time, so why don't we'll make this corner the bathroom, and I'm going to take a shit right now. Do it. Bing! Oh, how embarrassing. You're saved. Oh, very bittersweet. Okay, I know what I'll do. My impressions. This is my impression. Okay.